we're going to actually be having Jaylene actually share her business journey with us. This is exciting. I've been wanting to hear how you actually got started with everything because I've been seeing you making moves. So, this is exciting. I'm happy that we're having this live because I can finally get all the information that I wanted. So, thank you very much for coming on here and actually having a chat with me. But let's just start off with hearing Jaylene. Please introduce yourself, please.
Hey, Lira. So first of all, thank you so much for it. I really appreciated it. Opportunity to share my on what I do. I always grab. So just of your question, who am I? Right. So first of all, hi guys. So I am 20, digital entrepreneur of a digital literacy advert. So a little bit of back. This was not initially when they say and God loves. That's literally my. I wanted to actually list, right? So has more background in UJ to do my honors, but sharp turn. I wanted to be in data and out to digital marketing was quite right. But first and foremost, I had an entrepreneurial spirit. Like, found a way to make pocket money, even in varsity while I was studying. I top artist, and even then allowed me to actually. I'll give a bit of background on that. I've been in the industry for 2 years, no, 3 years now. I've worked. My aim is always to make money, right? That's why I have two. Number one is it is called House of Intelligence. So, virtual assistants. I partner. I came on as an operational, and yeah, that's a.
Okay, that's amazing. Thank you very much for sharing how you actually got started. I am interested to find out why you decided to actually go into this specifically. I mean, there's so many options that, especially when it comes to the online world, literally there are so many opportunities. Why this? Why digital marketing?
Why? Yeah, it relates back to the said I spoke about earlier. Today I think in 2018 or Kenya, and I was kind of broke at the time, of good at and what can I actually make? I'm kind of good at makeup. Let's see how this, and that's how I actually started my. So it kind of blew up out of and I really enjoyed the process. So digital marketing and makeup was because of lockdown. We were stranded, locked down, couldn't go anywhere. I had to find still make money from home, watch bread, try to find a job, social media to leverage, build my makeup page, start a, and that's where my income marketing sparked. Like day and night, like I spent up day, the perfect caption on how to grow. And then I decided to take a course. That's how the journey started. One thing about what makeup taught me is that you have to position yourself professionally, right? That's what I literally did with the media. I started out as a freelancer. I think it was 5 months after I did like, okay, I let's be on my WhatsApp. I'm a social media manager. That's what I'm going with. And yeah, I just what got me my first client, my network I built from size on networking so much. Um, because yeah, today without the people relationships with. Um, but I'm naturally strategies. I love figuring out. I love learning. And company, especially social media. I love taking something from to finish, and that's realizing okay, having an issue to taking it onto graphic, to taking it to a video, onto social media, to getting the ROI from that, being something go from A. So yeah, that's why marketing. That's how I got to. And yes, I always feel like it's very me and put me on this road.
I'm glad that you actually shared this with us. It's always amazing to hear how someone actually got started, what made them get started, also, and the drive. That's another thing because it gets really, really hard when you're just starting your business. And especially, I don't know about you, but from my own experience, the support system was not there at all. So, having that drive, especially when you don't have anyone that's backing you up or you're not getting as much support as you would like, then you need to make sure that your why factor is very, very big and you know the reason why you're really doing this and why you're so passionate about it. Because if it's not good enough, you are going to leave it halfway. The amount of times that I've thought about, just quitting, leaving everything and just, letting it go, it's a lot. So it's always nice to hear the reason why someone is actually doing what they do, why they're so passionate about what they do as well. But yeah, and something that I'm actually curious about is how you actually ended up getting into network marketing, because I've seen that you've spoken a lot about going to networking events and so on. How did that get started?
So for the important knowing through what I explained, wake up and meeting people as clients, I saw the important relationships. Um, relationships is you're in rooms you didn't even have to. People already speak and be emphasized so much on networking. It's not even word networking sounds overwhelming, but it's relationships, and that's what I always mean. What you can get from the person, or training people of influence, someone knows, and the person is gonna benefit. Where you can, it might never come in and as a benefit, but like I just really like, and some people's strong point is not the point. That's where I is building relationships, networking. So it started from being a makeup artist, right? As this, even that it came with taking a chance, like doing that as well. It comes from just getting up people. We're actually networking events was actually this year. We literally is the first time since 2020 that no masks, and so where I started seeing the actual networking events was this year. Right? And well, purpose was I have attended other network was earlier this year, and I was speaking to people. You don't even get direct business through the first is through building relationships. After that first event, that's actually how I took account getting people with networking events. That's how the love of networking with people, building relationships. You never know who someone knows, and I was like, I think this is bred relationship.
Thank you very much for sharing. I think for me, network marketing is the one thing I still need to get the guts to do. Because honestly, I'm so used to being on camera that honestly, I'm not ready to meet people. But like, what would you suggest for someone who's just starting out? If I want to approach someone, I want to have a conversation with someone, how does that play out? How does this whole thing, you get in there, you don't know anyone, how do you get started?
Your on your level, peers, your age, people older than you might be a bit, and start small, like for instance, social events, that networking, and something I always say is physical confidence or confidence. It exudes out of you, right? Smell good and professionally, have business code ready. Say there's at least have like four options on hand, like okay, more about yourself. It doesn't have to even um that speaks on how to actually approach, to actually make someone feel well, just because you're a person in terms of you want to stay into the conversation, and also just slip in what like a technique to that, listening. Listening is, you need to pick up cues if someone, if you're connecting, speaking about what they do, and you okay, how am I actually gonna offer um so I'm like I always advise to make the coaching so you can retable, and obviously the conversation, there you go, in an organic, natural. I think that was fully.
Okay, that's very interesting, and thank you very much for sharing these tips with me. Honestly, for me, especially, I am so using this because I need to actually start meeting people face to face because virtually I can only get so far.
That's
So, something else that I
virtual.
saw is that sort of virtual assistant business. How has that been going? How's that been playing along?
It's trial and error process of the South African. Remember our business model, right? And we find that South African happy with the virtual assistant. They want to hire them permanent database, right? And fee. So that's like a way of that we keep to, go with the market. It's been going good because both making business, we have to feed, so we feel like we've been put standstill. But we said 2023 is its year to shine. We want to take over fields and South Africa, and we could come out of virtual assistant. So if you're a thing, by the way.